Shalom, Hebrews. Shalom to the Hebrew kingdom, the remnant, the children of Israel. Shalom to you this morning. I give the God of Israel today, this day, the mother of Jerusalem, the great, great Holy Spirit, the Ruach, the Son of God, Yeshua, the second King of Jerusalem. I give the mother and the father all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise today that's due to their great and holy name. There's no God like the God of Israel. Be the one and only true God. CDI, you got it. Sorry, people.
You went to church too?
It's okay, yeah. He's the one and only true God. One and only, and there is no other God. Sorry about the noise. But before we start our law class, today, we would like to turn to the east. We would like to turn to the east towards Jerusalem, And we just gonna think about the one and only true God, the God of Israel. His name is Ahayah, and the mother of Jerusalem, great, great Holy Spirit. Listen to the song. Dilemma. Okay, people. That's the God I'm talking about this morning. His name is Ahayah. He's the God of the Hebrew kingdom, the 12 tribes of Israel, the one and only true God. There's no other God, people. There's no other God, and there's no other way. There's no other way. So we get in there, people. We are getting there. We are getting there. I'm almost done with the 613 laws of the God of Israel. I'm way past the law number 400 now. We get in there, people. And I already told you when I first started the law class, I already told you. My name is Prophet Queen Elishaba. Okay? That's who I am. That's who I am in this wicked earth that y'all have polluted. I told you before when I first started the law class around 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months, maybe 3 months now. I think this is the third month that we are on. I told you, anytime the God of Israel, his name is Ahayah, he's the God of the Hebrew kingdom and nation. Jerusalem is that kingdom. Zion and the children of Israel is that nation. Hebrews, all Hebrews, bloodline, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I told you, when I do the law class, something is about to happen major. Every time that I do the law class, some major events and things happen in the earth. Okay? I told you that 3 months ago. The God of Israel don't have me here just to have me here. He have me here to wake up Israel, the remnant, Something major is going to already have. They're talking about the virus, the COVID again, quarantines, lockdowns. Okay, people, I told you, COVID never going to leave the earth. It would be one plague after another, one destruction after another. And I told you that 6 years ago. 6 years ago, when I prophesied about millions was going to die from the COVID-19 6 years ago. So here we are again, people. Here we are again at that same exact door that we was at 6 years ago, but only this time it's worse. It's worse, people. It's going to be way more worse, way more deaths and destruction. Okay, this time around. Because the God of Israel, Ahayah is his name. He done did all he can do for y'all people. Let me say it again, people. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. He done did all that he can do for you, Israel. Your little pretty little world. Your little pretty little world that you got so much confidence in, so much hope in, and so much faith in. Your little pretty world that you've been serving all your life from generation to generation to generation. You've been serving your pretty little world. But see, now your pretty little world that you believe in is about to be dissolved. It's about to be dissolved. Meaning that the one and only God, the gods of Jerusalem, the mother, the son, and the father, or should I say the father, mother, and the son. Your pretty little world is about to be dissolved. It's finished, Israel. There's absolutely nothing the God of Israel can do for you, or even want to do for you at this point. All he wants is his remnant. That's all he wants. Because only the remnant want him. Only the remnant want him. You've been listening to so much religion. From generation to generation to generations. Religion is all you have filled your mind, your heart, and your soul with. It's nothing but religion. You'll never get nowhere without Ahayah. You'll never get nowhere without Ahayah. Never, people. Never. You can call on your God Jesus, or you want to call on him. You can call on your God Allah, Buddha, Jehovah. Call on all them gods. But you'll never get nowhere, Israel. You're only going to get death and destruction. That's all you're going to get. That's all you ever got. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's all our ancestors ever got from the God of Israel. Why? Because they refuse. Just like you. They refuse to do it a higher way. See, you think you're smart. You think you're cute. And you think you know something. But it's finished. This is the year of release. The year I'm speaking to you prophetically what I was told. This is the year. You see everybody been deported, and so many people been deported, and they still deporting people, and I still kicking down people's doors and all kind of things, detaining people. This is, you done lost so many jobs. There's so many jobs and people homeless and ain't got no food on your shelves and all kind of things that's going on up in this earth. This is the year of release. I told you that almost a year ago. In March next month, it would be a year that I got right here on this platform and prophesied to you what the God of Israel wanted you to know. Ahayah is his name. He told me to tell you that 2025 was the year of release. This is why you don't got no jobs. This is why you ain't got nowhere to live. So many people homeless, sleeping in cars, sleeping wherever they can sleep. White people, black people, all kind of people. People with PhDs, lawyer degrees, bachelor. It don't matter what you have. It's finished and it is over. This is the year of release. Your pretty little world. Your pretty little made up world. It's finished, people. It's finished. It's done. It's a year. Next month is the new year for the Hebrews. It's our new year. It's our new year. It's the year release. People. Oh my God, people. You just don't know what's gonna hit. You don't know. It's the year of release. This is the year of release. It's been almost a year. I prophesied and told you, look at all the stuff that's happening in the earth. Look at all this stuff. How many people in detention centers and concentration camps and people homeless and people dying and people ain't got no food and people sick. And where is your God's at, Israel? Where is your God's? Don't y'all people understand? Where is your God's? Can't your God's help you? Can't your God's stop what's going on? Where is they? This world don't have a God. Because if this world had a God, your world wouldn't be in the predicament that it's in. There's no God associated with your world besides Satan. Satan. And that's exactly why your world is the way that it is. Because your gods are not real and they cannot help you. So this is the year release, the new year coming in for the Hebrews next month in March. In March. It's our new year. Jubilee is coming up. Jubilee is coming up in the 7th month. I'm telling y'all people, get ready. Get ready. Before we go into our law class today, I want to read Nehemiah chapter 13. Y'all don't want to listen, man. Elder Ricard, EOE, ZOC, TOT now. They cannot help you. They only know religion. They only know a doctrine. That's all they know. They can't help you, people. You got so much confidence that, in your elders and your pastors but they can't help y'all people. Nehemiah 13. This is law class number 35 that we are on today. Law class number 35, people. Before we go into our law class, Let's read Nehemiah chapter 13. On that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people. And therein was found written that the Amorites, the Ammonite, and the Moabites should not come into the congregation of the God of Israel forever. Forever. This is a reform. It's a reform. Nehemiah. He wanted to rebuild the temple. He wanted to reform the children of Israel, correct them, because they had just left Babylon. They had just left Babylon, where they had stayed in captivity for 70 years. For their wickedness and evil and their rebellion against the God of Israel. How long have you been in slavery? On this side of the world, Hebrews. How long have we been in slavery on this side of the world? Over 500 years. Over 500 years, okay? Your Hebrew Israelite elders and your Christian church pastors, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing to edify you and tell you what you got to do to break the yoke of the oppressor from wafting around your necks. They don't have no information. They don't have no edification to give you to break the yoke. You still got the yoke of iron around your neck, Hebrews. From when you got off the slave ship 500 years ago, the yoke of iron is still there. And your Hebrew Israelite leaders and elders and bishops, they can't help you to get it off because they don't know how to get it off. They don't know what to tell you to take it off. Only a prophet that the God of Israel choose, Ahayah, can tell you how to get the yoke off your neck. Just think about the children of Israel when they was in Egypt. They was in slavery, just like we was enslaved. 400 some years. We've been here 500 some years. Same exact things, people. He had to choose a man, a prophet, Moses. Moses had to go to Pharaoh. Moses had to go to Egypt to free the children of Israel, to get the yoke of iron from around their necks. It's going to take a prophet that the God of Israel set up in this earth, that the God of Israel chose to be the prophet of the children of Israel. And I am that prophet. I don't care if you don't believe me. You don't got to believe me. You don't got to believe me. Just like they didn't believe Moses when he got to Egypt. Well, Moses, who are you? What you going to do? How you going to get us out of Egypt? How you going to get us away from Pharaoh? Moses told him, it won't be me that's doing anything for you. It will be the God that I serve, the God that I met on the mountain in the burning bush that told me to go to Egypt and tell Israel and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. It'll be that God that's leading you out of Egypt. I'm just a prophet of that God. So it's the same God. It's only one God, people. It's only one God. There's no other God. It's just one. He the same God that I'm talking about today. You need the prophet, Nehemiah right here. Nehemiah, he's a prophet. Nehemiah. So he took the day, on that day. See, it's time to reform. And let's look up the word reform. I want to look up the word reform, okay? Let's look up the word reform today. Can't nobody help you but a prophet of the God of Israel. Not no Christian church prophets. All those are prophets of Baal, every last one of them. Every last one of the Christian church prophets are prophets of Baal. And I guarantee if I could get some of them to come right here on this platform, I can prove that they are prophets of Baal to their face. To their face, I can prove it to them. But see, they so coward. They so coward. They ain't got no integrity and they don't have no strength. They weak men. They nothing. They nothing. And you think them men gonna stand up for y'all with the new world order? With the new world order? Them weak, cowardly men, them leaders, they gonna fold, people. They are going to fold for the new world order so easy. Fold. Look what I'm reading in the news. I'm telling y'all, it is the year of release. Look what I'm reading in the news this morning. I told you 3 months, I prophesied, I told you. When your new year came in, January the 1st, there's so many things that's going to happen in 3 months, major things. Now, you don't believe me? Go back and listen 3 months ago to the audio, to the video that I made 3 months ago, right here on this platform. ICE expands power, it say in the news today. ICE expands power of agents to arrest people without warrants. Can y'all hear me, people? ICE, y'all this thing, see something about y'all black people, Hebrews, Judah and all y'all. Judah and all y'all. ICE expands power of agents to arrest people without warrants. Oh, my Father in heaven. Oh, my Father in heaven. Listen what it said in the news. Amidst tension over president, and we're going back to Nehemiah 13. But anyway, I can't read that. But anyway, y'all just think ICE. That's what the government call them, ICE. Y'all just think these people, black folks, Hebrews, y'all just think these people are just for immigrants and migrants. What do you think that you are in America? What do you think you are? You are an immigrant, black people. America is not our home. America is not our land. We came there as slaves. You are an immigrant. Just because you was born there, that don't mean nothing. You still a Hebrew. You still a Hebrew man and a Hebrew woman. It don't matter where you was born at. You could be born in America. You could be born in China, wherever, Thailand. It don't matter. You are a Hebrew. ICE, they kicking in doors, pulling people out. They don't need no arrest warrants now. See, I know what this is leading to, the New World Order. I told y'all people that the boots is going to kick your doors down. I prophesied that too 4-5 months ago, 6 months. The boots are coming. Those boots right now are ICE. That's the boots. After ICE get finished doing what they doing, then the military coming in. The military, see, people, you don't understand what's going on. You can't see this stuff, man. It's got everything to do with the New World Order, what's going on. You think it's about deporting that poor Mexican man. You think it's about deporting that Mexican and that Honduras and Haiti and deporting the Jamaicans. See, you think it's about deportation, but it's not. It's about the year release. Let me tell you what it's about, what's going on with that right now. It's about the year of release, number one. And number two, it's about the New World Order. Now they got so much power, ICE, that their government have gave them, that now they can arrest anybody they want to arrest without a warrant. You tell me what's that, bro? They don't need no warrant to arrest you. If they say you're a criminal, you going to the detention center. People, can y'all wake up and understand what's happening? They don't need no warrant. They can come to your door, kick your door down, come in your house and drag you and your children and your men out of the house, just like in slavery time. When the Ku Klux Klan was coming in front of the houses with crosses, kicking down doors, pulling Hebrew families out of their house and hanging them and whatever they was doing it's the same exact thing, people, just got a different face on it. So right now, people, I'm reading Nehemiah 13. Nehemiah 13. So the Almighties and the Moabites, Lot's children that he had by his daughters, his 2 daughters. They should not come into the congregation of the God of Israel forever. Because, verse 2, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam, against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our God turned the curse into a blessing. Now it came to pass when they had heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitudes. And I'm finna pull up the word reform right now, because that's what it was all about when Nehemiah left Babylon. He was going to reform Israel back to their God. Back to their God. And this is exactly what you need, Hebrews, to be reformed back to the God of Israel. Ahayah is his name. And Ahayah is my name. It's a reform. Refers to the improvement, amendment, or correction of what is wrong, corrupt or unsatisfactory within a system, often involving changes of laws, policies, and institutions. So Nehemiah, he came to fix what all the kings of Jerusalem had messed up. He came to reform the people. He came to correct them. He came to take them, show them back to the God of Israel. Because Israel went off so heavy in Jerusalem. And that's why the temple got tore down. And that's why they went into slavery. And that's why all of that, we in slavery right now. Because our mama now was going off in Africa, over there, the Ivory Coast and Ghana. They was going off. Okay? The God of Israel ain't going to have it, people. He's not going to have it. So get ready for ICE. Get ready, people. Black people, y'all not going to get away. You're not going to get away. That's who they are. See, they don't deal with your Hebrew brother, Issachar. They don't deported him way across another world, a world he know nothing about. They don't deported him so far away from Mexico. He don't know nothing about where he at. He don't know nothing about where he is. See, they don't got rid of your brother Issachar. They don't got rid of your brother, the Jamaicans. They don't deported them, Benjamin, the Holland Wolf. They don't got rid of him. And see, they not deporting them and sending them back to their country. From my understanding, they sending them to some other country that they don't know nothing about. Detention centers and concentration camps. They don't got rid of all your Hebrew brothers that's marched to the border. They marched to the border. Your Hebrew brothers and sisters, they marched to the borders of America. They marched there. They walked for a whole 3 months. They walked 3-4 months just to get to America border. Your Hebrew brothers, and y'all treated them like trash. Judah, you treated your own Hebrew brother and sisters like trash. But now that they don't got rid of your Hebrew brothers and sisters and they don't deported them and sent them wherever they want to send them, now they're going to deal with you. Black man and black woman, they going to deal with you now. You're not getting away. ICE is coming to your doors. They coming. They are coming, people. And what are you going to do? Call on Jesus? You going to call on Jesus? You're going to call on your Jesus. You're going to call on your Most High. You're going to call on your Yah, your YHWH. You're going to call on them. I'm pretty sure all them Hebrews that's in concentration camps that got deported, they called on their Jesus, Jesus and Guadalupe and Maria, Jehovah. They called on their gods, but their gods can't do nothing to help them because they're not real. Your Most High ain't nothing but Satan with a different title. So right here, it's time to correct you, Israel. See, the God of Israel want to correct his remnant. Just like Nehemiah 13, he wanted to correct the people. They read the book of Moses, the law. See, that's the only thing that can correct you, the law. You can stay out of that New Testament. Stay out of the New Testament because, see, the New Testament ain't going to do nothing to correct you, Hebrews. That's not the law. That's not the Torah. Stay out of that. You don't need to read that about what they say Jesus did. Jesus, which is not the Son of God. Stay out of that, people. The New Testament cannot help you at a time like this. You need the law. You need wisdom. You need knowledge. You need an understanding about the God of Israel, who he is and what he wants me to do. This is exactly where you at right now. And there's absolutely nothing else that you need to understand about your life. Who is the God of Israel? Who is the gods of Jerusalem? Who are they? Who are they? What is it that they need and want me to do right now? You don't got that much time, people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. See, one thing about the police that I have learned, see, the police, see how they do it, they deal with, it's just like a military or police operation. They deal with the weak vessel first, the weak people. See, and then they come after the stronghold, the very last. They come after the strongest people last. See, they deal with all the little scary, little weak people. They know they coming after the strongest foe last. And that's you, Judah. That's you. They don't got rid of your Hebrew brothers out of America. They all gone. Honduras, no. Venezuela, Asher, all of them, they gone now. They gone. Now they coming for you, Judah, black man and black woman. They coming for you now. They coming. So right, you need to understand. You need to, Pete. I have so much information that I can only share with the remnant. So much information that the God of Israel done gave me, him and the mother of Jerusalem. I have to give that information to the remnant. How do I know you're the remnant? Because you can hear me. You can hear me and you believe me. And you do what the God of Israel tell you to do through me. That's how I know you're the remnant. Just like Moses, he had millions of people in the wilderness. But it was only a few that heard Moses and understood Moses and wanted to do what Moses told them to do. So right here, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, see. They cursed from the congregation of the children of Israel forever. A Moabite and an Ammonite. Curse forever. Because they didn't meet the children of Israel with bread and with water. But they used Balaam against them. Verse 3, now it came to pass when they had heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. And before this, Elishabeth, the priest, having the oversight of the chambers of the house of our God, was Eli unto Tobiah. Verse 5, and he prepared for him a great chamber, where before they laid the meat offerings, the frankincense, the vessels, and the tithes of the corn, the new wine, and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites, and the singers, and the porters, and the offerings of the priests. So it was a chamber full of the chambers. They had food. They had food. They had to separate themselves from the Gentiles. This is exactly what you need to do right now, Hebrews. Separate yourself from the Gentiles, from their teaching, from their food, from everything the Gentiles have told us to do. We must separate ourselves from the Gentiles, the mixed multitudes of people. We got to be one now. Only one, only the Hebrew kingdom, the Hebrew nation will stand in that power. We must be one with one mindset, one way and one God with one name. That's the power right there, people. That's the power right there. One God, one way and one name. And one people. That's the power. See, that's what the Gentiles didn't ever want us to do. They never wanted us to be one. And that's how they kept power over us for so long. They always divided us through religion. Set up all these churches all over the world, the Gentiles. Yes. They divided us through religion. They divided us through education. They divided us. Told us that we were somebody that we are not. And that's how they got power over us. Because we divided. So Nehemiah wanted to reform Israel. They wanted to show Israel again the God of Jerusalem. He wanted to show them, but he wanted to show them. Where your chamber at, Hebrews? Where your chamber? Where your food? Where is your food? On Walmart shelves? Trader Joe shelves? Aldi, Save a Lot? Kroger's, is that where your chambers, our food is? Absolutely. Because y'all been lazy and naive. Now you don't have no food and they're going to use that against you. Don't you understand, people? They're going to use the food as a weapon against you. So you'll take the mark of the beast. That's why the God of Israel always told you, have your own food, have your own water, have your own food, have your own this, have your own clothes, have your own everything, your own education, everything. We don't need them white folks to tell us nothing, people. We never have. We never have. They just brainwash you. Brainwashed our mom and them, our dad and them, brainwashed. They beat their laws into their mind through slavery. They beat our mom, they beat our dad, they beat them. They kept beating them, man. They kept beating them until they taught us, their children, how to be nothing. We don't need them white folks, man. We don't need nobody. We are Hebrews. We are powerful people when we come together as one. One people. We powerful. Can't nobody stop us. We with our God, Ahayah. We got one name, one God here in front of us, him and the mother of Jerusalem and the son of God, the second king of Jerusalem. Here, they in front of us. Pharaoh couldn't do nothing with the children of Israel when they left Egypt. Pharaoh couldn't do nothing because they was one. They was one nation. They left Egypt as one. This is what's got to happen, people. This is what's got to happen. The reform. Only a prophet can reform you. The prophet of the God of Israel. What is it that y'all want, people? What are you waiting for? What are you looking for? What is it that you want? What is it that you looking for? It's only the God of Israel, Ahayah, the God of the Hebrew kingdom and the Hebrew nation. There's nothing else, people. There's nothing else in this world, in this earth. It's only him, the Mother, the Son, and the Father, the gods of Jerusalem. We get ready to go into the law. So Levi, they prepared the chambers for the tithes, for the corn. They ain't get no tithes to no man. They did not give no tithes to no man, because tithes are food. So they store all the tithes, the corn, the wine, the oil. They stored all the tithes, right, CD? In the chamber. In the chambers. They ain't give it to no elder. They ain't give it to no pastor. They ain't give it to no bishop. They gave it to Levi, the Leviticus priesthood. And it's food. It's not money. So right there, you are just messed up in the mind, Pete. You messed up. So we're going to go into our law class right now. We're going to go into our law class, people. Elder Ricard already made his announcement. GOCC, old Passover coming. What Passover are you talking about, bruh? What Passover? Ain't no Passover, bruh. It's only in Jerusalem. What is wrong, bruh? What is he? Oh, we getting ready for the Passover. We're going to rent a bigger hall this time. We're going to rent a bigger building. And yeah, we're going to call the young people up and let them go forth in ministry. And we're going to train them in ministry. Train them in what? Ministry. What ministry? Peter and them didn't have no ministry. They did not have a ministry. The Son of God didn't have a ministry. He walked the streets of Jerusalem. He walked the streets and told people about his Father, the God of Israel, Ahayah. If y'all want to call it ministry, call it what you want, but that's not what they call it. He was a prophet. So, you cannot keep no holy days, people. Only in Jerusalem. Get that out of your mind. Get it out your mind that you can keep a holy day and all of that. Get that out your mind, people, please. The holy days are very sacred. The God of the holy days, the gods of the holy day, the Mother and the Father, they are sacred. You can't keep no holy day. You ain't got no priest. You ain't got no food. You don't have nothing. Wake up, Hebrews. Please wake up and understand. Stop. The more you do that stuff with Elder Ricardum and all that stuff, them elders, the more you are becoming a hypocrite. You're just a hypocrite. That's exactly what you are, a hypocrite. Now, let's go to law number 407. Law number 4, this is law class number 35. Law class number 35, people. Law class number 35. I'm here today to slaughter the second Paschal lamb Numbers 9:11. Numbers 9:11, people. To slaughter the second Paschal lamb, Passover. Numbers 9:11. Let me read that. Numbers 9:11. The 14th day. You can read with me, bro. You want to read? Get your Bible. Oh, what is it? Black ones over there. You can use my black ones. You see them. Yes, they're black, right?
Yeah.
You can clean them. Numbers 14:11. The 14th day of the second month at evening, they shall keep it and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Bitter herbs. Let's go up to chapter 9, verse 8. And Moses said unto them, stand still, and I will hear what Ahayah will command concerning you. And Ahayah spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if any man of you or of your prosperity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto Ahayah. The 14th day of the second month at evening, they shall keep it and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They shall leave none of it until the morning, nor break any bone of it according to all the ordinances of the Passover they shall keep. You cannot break the bone of the lamb. At your Passover services in your Hebrew Israelites ministries and churches, y'all breaking the bones. You eating a lamb that's broke up, cut up, broke up, bruised up. The Passover lamb must be perfect, people, without blemish, of a 1 year old. The lamb got to be 1 year old, perfect, without blemish, and you cannot break the bone of the lamb. You can't cut him up and cook him in the oven and cook him on a grill and cut him up. You got to cook him whole. Roast him on fire, whole. Only in Jerusalem, people. Only in Jerusalem. Don't go to the Passover service this year. If Elder Ricard and them have it, tell your mom and your sister and them, leave that stuff alone, people. Because it's nothing but religion. It ain't got nothing to do with the God of Israel. Because see, the God of Israel ain't going to never come up in no place where no Gentile is. No way. He talking about renting a hall and all that, and where some Gentile done built it to make some money off of it. No, man, you can't do nothing. Please, people, stop it. Stop it. Don't y'all realize that the God of Israel is a holy God? What he look like coming up into a hall or event center that some Gentile done built? People, please, cut it out, man. Y'all ain't got no food. You ain't got no lamb. You ain't got nothing to give the God of Israel. Why do you want to have a Passover service when you don't got the proper things that the God of Israel asked you to have? And you're not in Jerusalem where they had to keep the Passover. What makes y'all think y'all can keep the holy days and you on this side of the earth and you in slavery? What make you think that? Yeah, you in slavery. Because you do everything them Gentiles tell you to do. You and your children. You can't do it, P. I'm warning y'all. I'm warning y'all again. Stop keeping those holy days with them Hebrew Israelites. Because it's all about money. That's all them elders want is some money, people. How somebody gonna charge you to go to a Passover service? You gotta pay money. You gotta pay $100, $200 just to go eat a plate of food, polluted food that the God is. Come on, people. It's all about money. It's all about money, people. It ain't about the God of Israel. It's about money going into their pocket. Next law. This is the law, the Torah, the Hebrew scrolls. We need our scrolls. We don't have our scrolls. We only have the King James Version Bible. That's all we have. Law number 408. The Paschal lamb is to be eaten with mussels on the night it was slaughtered. Exodus 12:8. Exodus 12:8 for law number 408. I'm almost finished, people. I'm getting there. Exodus 12, verse 8. You're going to have some serious stuff breaking out, people. Exodus 12, verse 8. It says, and they shall eat the flesh in the night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs shall they eat it. Eat not it raw nor sodden it or sold at all with water, but roast with fire. His head with his legs. What did I tell y'all? Where you gonna get a lamb at? A whole lamb. Huh, Hebrews? Where are you going to get a lamb? You gonna go to the Gentile and buy one, huh? You gonna go to the Gentile, one of his little farms that he got, Esau, Edom. You gonna go to him and buy a lamb from him and call yourself roasted it for the God. Ooh, people, y'all is so crazy people, man. Y'all is some crazy people, man. I'm telling y'all. I never in my life. Ooh, is that how you think about the God of Israel, man? Is that how you think about the one and only great God of the Hebrew kingdom and the Hebrew nation? Ooh, that's how you think about him. Y'all gonna go to a Gentile and get a lamb. A cut up lamb. Hey, he might be whole, but he polluted. He's polluted. Cut it out, Israel. Don't follow these holy days that's coming up. Passover is the first. New Year's is our first holy day of the year. That's coming up next month. Then Passover and all other holy days coming in. Don't follow no holy days this year with them Hebrew Israelite elders. Don't do it, remnant. Separate yourself from them. Walk away from your religions. Walk away from your belief. Walk away from everything that you ever been taught in your life. Even the stuff your mom and them taught you. Walk away from that too. Because mom and grandma and them ain't taught you nothing. They ain't taught you nothing. They taught you how to be weak. Weak. Nothing. Walk away from all that. You need a whole new mindset, a whole new understanding, a whole new everything. Everything got to be new. Everything got to be right. Everything got to be right for the God of Jerusalem, the gods, the mother and the father. Everything, people. Shake yourself from the dust. Shake yourself, Hebrews. Walk away from the church. Walk away from your ministries. Walk away from all of that. Why do I say that? Because it ain't got you nowhere, no way. It ain't got you nowhere, no way. So you could walk away from it. You could walk away from it. Anybody that don't read the law to you, anybody that's not showing you the God of Israel, anybody that's not showing you the God of the Hebrew kingdom, Ahayah, lead them people alone. Lead them people alone, people. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. All that stuff is, oh my God, I can't believe. Let's go to the next law, people. This law class number 35. Talking about Passover, holy days, not holidays, holy days. You can only keep them in Jerusalem. There's no other place in this world that you can keep holy days. You got to be there, people. You got to be there in order to do it. Next law. Law number 409. Let's go to 14. Law number 14. That's Numbers 9:11. We already read that. Law number 14. Turn that off, bro. Turn the eyes off. He's doing nothing. And he's not nothing. Law number 10. To roast the Passover lamb and not eat it raw or boiled. Exodus 12:9. We read that. Talking about the lamb for Passover, the way you have to cook it, the way you have to eat it, all of that. All of that, people. Law number 411. No part of the Passover lamb may be removed from the house. Exodus 12:46. Let's read that. Exodus 12:46. I got this one listener here that's been here ever since I've been here. Hello, listener. How are you today? I'm glad that you are here. I am. You just here listening. Exodus 12:46 reads like this. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth all of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall you break a bone thereof. So when you eat in the Passover lamb, you cannot take it out of the house that you are eating it in. See, house, it was not no event center. It was not an event center, something that you can go rent and have your Passover meal. No. It was a house. The children of Israel, they had tents in the wilderness. They didn't even have a house. See, that's how far off you people are, man. How you going to have the God of Israel Passover in an event center? You can't take no plate of food out of there either. Y'all know how y'all get ready to go home? Judah, y'all want to get the food leftovers and all that. No, you cannot even take it out of the house. You got to leave it. You can't take no plate home and all that. Y'all good with that, Judah. Oh man, there's still some lamb left. Let me get a plate and take home. No, it's no, people. The God is says that do not take it from your house. Passover. It's a beautiful holy day. All the holy days are beautiful, but they must be kept the right way, people. With the Leviticus priesthood. With the Leviticus priesthood, they have to prepare the sacrifice. They have to prepare the lamb. Am I right, bro?
You're right.
Levites have to prepare it.
Right.
You ain't got the Leviticus priesthood. You don't even like Haiti. Judah, you don't even like Haiti. The Haitians, y'all, you don't even like them. Your Leviticus, your Hebrew brother was in America. So many Haitians was in America. They opened up the borders and let them in. Put them on planes from Mexico. Gave them a little residence there. They flew them in, the Haitians. Now they're in detention centers and concentration camps. Deported. And you don't even like them. Your Hebrew brother. You just like the Ammonites and the Moabites. You greeted them with nothing. Issachar, you greeted him with nothing. It's the Leviticus priesthood. It'll never be Judah. You'll never be the priest, and you'll never lead the God of Israel people. I don't care how much you set up your religions and your churches and your ministries and your camps. You can do all of that. But all of that is paganism that you are doing, because the God of Israel ain't got nothing to do with it. All your Passovers and all your feasts and all that stuff, you gather the people together and tell the people to give you some money. What kind of fool would ask the children of Israel to give them some money to come to a Passover service, or what's the other one? Atonement service, or Pentecost? What kind of fool would ask the people to give them some money? That's a fool, man. Ain't nowhere in the Bible, people, this King James Version Christian literature Bible. There's nowhere in the Bible, there's nowhere in the Torah that the God of Israel told a Hebrew Israelite elders, Judah. That's all they is. Judah is the elders. They always been the elders. He ain't never told them to lead Israel. He ain't never told them to teach Israel nothing. How can they have a Passover service for you? They not the Leviticus priesthood. They can't do it. Number one, and they not in Jerusalem. I'm telling y'all, people, don't involve yourself with this stuff no more. We at the end. It's finished, people. This is the year release. Jubilee is coming in the 7th month, people. So much things is getting ready to happen, people. Hebrews, don't involve yourselves any longer with these religions and these elders and these pastors and these bishops. Leave that stuff alone so you can hear the God of Israel. Leave it alone, people. Leave it alone. Don't involve yourself in that paganism. Talking about you got to pay some money for a Passover service. Bro, are you kidding me? Show me that in the Torah. Show me that in the Bible. Well, I got to give you some money to come to a service. Just cook the lamb, man. Cook the lamb. Cook the lamb, cook the food, whatever y'all gonna do, and come together and eat it. Don't charge me no money, bruh. I'm your Hebrew sister. I'm your Hebrew brother. You don't charge me no money. That's against the law for a Hebrew to charge another Hebrew some money for something. Right, bro? That's against the law. You don't sell your Hebrew brother clothes and sell food to them and all. None of that. None of that. It's against the law, people. What Elder Ricard and them doing and eating them, it's against the law to sell anything to your Hebrew brother and your Hebrew sister. Read it in the King James Version Bible. Please read it. Please read it, people. They can't sell you nothing. A ticket and all that so you can go to Passover. Ooh, and that's why Nehemiah had to reform Israel. Because see, they was in corruption, man. They had corrupted themselves. They had corrupted themselves. Them priests, they had fake priests, phony, all them kings went off. All them kings in Jerusalem, they just went off, people. Corrupted themselves. Next law. Next law. See, y'all got to wake up, man. Christian church, they always throwing big old gatherings and stuff and want you to pay money to go. Big gatherings, to what they call it, conference. Juanita Bynum and all of them. Paula White and all of them. Joyce Myers. Throwing big old conference in them stadiums. Theaters. Paul called them theaters in the New Testament. Paul went up in the theaters and told them, you know what, the God y'all talking about is not real. The God y'all talking about is not real. They wanted to kill Paul because Paul came in the middle of that and told, the God y'all talking about is not real. Diana is not real. Guadalupe, she's not real. Ain't nobody but Guadalupe. Maria, which is Diana in the New Testament. I told y'all still serve the same gods. They just got different names today. Let's go to the next law, people. Law number 411. We read that. Law number 412. An apostate must not eat from the Paschal lamb. Exodus 12:43. And Ahayah said unto Moses and Aaron, Ahayah, the God of Israel, he's never going to speak to nobody but a prophet that he choose. All through the King James Version Bible. Who did the God of Israel speak to, bro? Nothing but a prophet. He ain't never spoke to no elder. He ain't never spoke to no pastor. He ain't never spoke to none of that. Evangelist, Elder Ricard made a video, bro. He made a video Friday night talking about, I think it was Friday, talking about the job of an apostle. This brother actually got on YouTube and made a video talking about the job of an apostle. That's totally out of season what he's talking about, people. All this stuff going on in the earth with COVID and new all this stuff. He's talking about the job of an apostle. You see how religious his mind is. You see how out of touch and how out of focus and pocket he is with the God of Israel, talking about a job of an apostle at a time like this. When the God of Israel is trying to gather the remnant together and all of that, he's talking about the job of an apostle. What is an apostle? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That New Testament madness ain't got nothing to do with Torah. Don't have nothing to do with the Hebrew scrolls. Apostle. That's nowhere. That's nowhere. That's nowhere in the Hebrew scrolls. What is the job of an apostle? You only a prophet. God is, you only speak to prophets. Apostles don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. The job, that's what he made. Elder Carr. All this stuff going on in the world, all our brothers and sisters, Hebrews, being deported to concentration camps and all kind of stuff going on. COVID, Nipah, all kind of virus. Ain't no food. Ain't no food on in Walmart, the shelves. He talking about the job of an apostle. See how disconnected he is? You see how disconnected he is from the God of Israel. He don't have anything to tell y'all people. Nothing that's going to help you and your children. Nothing, people. He's not a prophet. The God of Israel will never speak to him about nothing that he want Israel to do. Next law. Law number, that's Exodus 12:43 for law number 412. No stranger, see. Can't no stranger eat the Passover. No. Can't no Gentile eat with the children of Israel. Couldn't no Gentile eat with us when we was in Jerusalem? Our ancestors. No, can't no stranger eat. See, that's how Gentiles don't mean. Gentiles ain't got, the God of Israel is not concerned about that. They cannot eat the Passover. Y'all got Gentiles all up in there. Elder Ricard, EEECC, all y'all got Gentiles all up in your Passover services. And right here say, no Gentile can eat the Passover meal. It's only for the children of Israel to eat it. Only. Let's go to law number 413. A hired servant or traveler must not eat from the Paschal lamb. A hired servant or traveler must not eat from the Paschal lamb. Exodus 12:45. A foreigner, see that? Let's read verse 44, Exodus 12. We're talking about the Passover today. The laws that on reason is concerning the way, the proper way to keep the Passover. Tell Elder Ricardo to go read the law concerning the Passover before he have his Passover feast. Tell him to read that. Y'all got entertainment. Oh my. Exodus 12:44. But every man's servant that is brought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then he should eat thereof. You cannot even eat the Passover. You cannot, if you're not circumcised, you can't eat the Passover. Let me say that again. Because, excuse me, if you're not circumcised, you cannot eat the Passover. If you're not in Jerusalem, you can't keep the Passover. If you don't have the Leviticus priesthood, Haiti, you cannot keep the Passover. If you don't have the right food for the Passover, you cannot keep the Passover. Okay, people, point blank. So it's saying right here, if you're not circumcised, Exodus 12:44 for law number 413. If you're not circumcised, see, your penis, it have to be circumcised. He made that covenant with our father Abraham, the prophet. Abraham was a prophet. Jacob was a prophet. Isaac was a prophet. Noah was a prophet. Read the book of the Apocrypha, Tobit number 4. Tobit chapter 4, and look, matter of fact, let me read it, bro. Give me the Apocrypha over there. Is it over there? Did I think I put it back in my room under the table. No, that's not it. It's in my room under the table. Let me read that for y'all. Because I just told y'all, Hebrews, the God of Israel is never going to speak to no one but a prophet. Never, ever, 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 ever. No elder, he ain't going to speak to no elder. No priest, he ain't going to speak to no priest. No prince, no king, no king, no prince, only a prophet. You see it, bro? It's under my bed. It's under my table. Yes. Only a prophet, people. See, let me show you our bloodline, our lineage, where we come from, who we are, see. Who we are. You think you're evangelist and deacon. I'm a deacon. Elder Ricardo, EEE, no, they got all that stuff in their ministries and camps. You see it, bro? Excuse me. Officers and deacons and bishops. Ain't no such thing, people, as that. You see it? Ain't no such thing, people. But let me read Tobit. See, chapter 4. About our ancestors. The God of Israel only going to speak to a prophet. And I'm going to prove that to you right now by reading this. So stop believing Elder Ricard and all them Hebrew Israelite elders with camps and men. They cannot teach you anything. They can't show you nothing. The God of Israel will never talk to them. They only teaching you a doctrine and a religion that they was taught by their elder. That's all you getting. You ain't getting no edification. You ain't getting no direction. You're not getting no connection to the gods of Jerusalem, Mother, the Father, and the Son. You ain't getting nothing but religion. It says right here, Tobit chapter 4, verse 12. Let's read a little bit of this. Let me read a little bit of this. Just add this to our law class today. Let's read Tobit chapter 4. Let's start at verse 7. Give alms of thy substance. Give alms of thy substance. And when thou givest alms, let not thy eye be envious, neither turn thy face from any poor. And the face of God shall be not turned away from you. When you give your alms, Israel, when you give your alms, to the poor. Don't be envious when you give it to them. Give your alms to the poor for the right reasons, because you want to help them. The other day, let me just tell you this since we're talking about this. And all of this is tied into our law class today. And all of this is tied into what we're talking about, the Passover today. Let me just add this. I was on my way to go eat breakfast the other morning. And I had got on this platform and made a video. This is the God of Israel 12 Tribes Hebrew Knowledge School. I had got on this platform, and I was talking about the poor. How the God of Israel say, if you turn your hands away from the poor, he will not hear your prayer. And then the next day, I was on my way to breakfast, and I seen a poor man eating out the garbage can. Eating out the garbage can. Early in the morning, it was so early. And I said, and I could tell that he didn't have his right mind. He wasn't there. But he was looking for food to eat. I said, hey, come here. And he came and I gave him some money, people. And he just smiled at me and he just looked at me. Okay? And he said, thank you. So people, what I am telling you, Tobit is talking about giving alms to the poor. Stop thinking about yourselves. What Elder Ricard need to do, and when they do have their pagan Passover service, because that's all it is, a pagan Passover service that they are having. When they do have it, they need to invite some poor Hebrews or some poor Gentiles up in there to eat. A Gentile, if we was in Jerusalem with the Passover, a Gentile couldn't even come up in there. But because you're not in Jerusalem, see, you can't have the Passover. So your little service, your Passover feast, your Passover dinner that y'all get ready to have, next month, you need to invite some poor people in there to eat some food. Can Elder Ricard do that? Absolutely not, because he after the money, see. He after the money. Wouldn't that be good? But anyway, people. So Tobit is saying right here, give your alms, he said. It said right here, 7th verse. Don't turn your face from the poor, and God shall turn away from thee. If you turn your face from the poor man, the poor Hebrew man, it don't matter if they're Gentile. Especially your Hebrew brothers and sisters, though. Especially. If you turn your face away from them to help them, the God of Israel would turn, Elohim, he would turn his face away from you to help you. You know how much that meant that I went in my pocket and gave that poor man eating out the garbage some money? You know how much that meant to the God of Israel? You know how much that, and I tried to give him, they told me what to give him, and I had to give him what they said. That mean a lot. So the God of Israel won't turn his face away from me when I need some food to eat. When I need somebody to help me, he'll send someone to help me. Okay, but look what Tobit is saying. Verse 8 of Tobit chapter 4. If thou hast abundancy, and give alms accordingly, if thou have but a little, be not afraid to give according to that little. So you can have $5. Tobit saying, son, you can have $5. Don't be afraid to take that $5 and give it away. Don't be afraid to take $2 of that 5 and give it to the poor. So the God of Israel don't care if you only got a little bit of money. That don't matter. You got some money in your pocket, you can help somebody. If you only got 5, you can get them 2 or give them the whole 5. Whatever, people. Tobit is saying, don't be afraid to give if you only have a little bit. I can hear y'all black people talk. I only got enough for myself, girl. I gotta feed my kids and I gotta feed my husband. Yeah, I ain't got no money. I need some money. I need a job. No, you need to take whatever you have and share it and give it to the poor. And watch the God of Israel, Ahayah, the God of the Hebrew kingdom and nation, the 12 tribes, move in your life. People, I done gave so much to the poor. So much, people. And I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know. The God of Israel, every time I need him and the mother, they show up for me, people. They show up for me. They show up for me. But look what it say here. Don't be afraid to give. Verse 9. Tobit 4:9. For thou layest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity. Because the alms do deliver from death. The alms do deliver us from death. My God, people. This is one of the reasons why so many people are dying, because you're so stingy. You're so stingy. You got $10,000 in the bank. You got $500 in the bank. You got money in the bank. And there's people walking around you that ain't got nothing to eat. Giving to the alms to the poor deliver you from death. Ooh, my God. That's so deep, bro. That's so powerful. Right now, y'all need to be putting your coats on, going out your front door with whatever money you got in your pocket. Go find a little kid, a little boy, buy him some shoes, buy him some food. Go get out of there right now. Take whatever go get that money out the bank. Because the New World Order gonna take that money anyway. Yeah. So you might as well get that, empty that bank account out, okay? Because the New World Order gonna take all of that. I'm telling y'all, they gonna take it. So you better get it out of there while you can. And go give it to the poor. Go share with them. And watch what the God of Israel do with your life. Stop stacking your money. Stacking it up. And ain't thinking about giving nobody nothing. I'm just stacking it up for me and my kids, me and my child, me and little Boo Boo and May None and Talita now. We gonna have us some food to eat. No, you ain't. Because the God of Israel will blow on that money. He'll blow it. It's in your hand 1 minute, gone the next minute. Why? Because you didn't take that money and help the poor. I got a charity. Everybody in my family, people. And we going back to our loss. Everybody in my family. Everybody in my family. Nobody in my family have ever gave me anything but my sister. But my sister. She gave me a little something. But she could have did more too, if she wanted to. But I have a charity who have helped me to help the poor. Nobody, people. Giving to the poor, giving alms will deliver you from death. The God of Israel will accept you when you pray. You'll be before him. When you pray, the God of Israel will hear you. Look what Tobit said. So thou lay up a good treasure for thyself against the day, because the arms do deliver from death, and suffer not to come into darkness. My, woo! So you're not gonna even go to hell. I know the God of Israel told me to read this morning, because it's a lot of y'all black folks, Judah, y'all got the money over there in America. Y'all got money. Right, bro? They driving big, fancy cars and sitting in your big, beautiful house with 2 or 3 cars in the garage. Closet full of clothes, closet full of suits, closet full of shoes. Y'all people on y'all way to hell. I just read the Apocrypha. It say the arms will deliver you from death and darkness. Darkness is nothing but hell. Y'all don't know the importance of alms. Tobit is telling his son, please give alms. Give your money, give your time, give something to the poor. Yeah, I got a charity. His love charity for the poor. Can't get one donation. My God, bro. Can't get one. Yeah, I get donations. People have donated clothes. They have donated clothes. But ain't nobody ever donated no money. Told before, you will suffer you not to come into darkness. Verse 11 of Tobit 4:11 in the Apocrypha people. For alms, listen, and we're going back into the law, talking about the Passover. That's what we're talking about today. For the alms is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The alms is a good gift. When the last time you gave somebody something? When the last time you went in your refrigerator and cooked a meal and took it to the nursing home, or took it to the juvenile center, or took it to the homeless shelter? When the last time when have you done that? Went in your refrigerator and prepare a meal or prepare some food for people that ain't got nothing to eat. This gonna deliver you from death, people. Death. That's why everybody's so dead, because you're not doing anything to put life inside of your body. Giving to the alms, helping the poor will give you life. I got a brother right now sitting next to me. He keeps saying to me he want to help the poor. Well, I don't see none that he have done to help the poor, or nothing that he's doing right now to help the poor. Why do you keep saying you want to help the poor, but yet you're not doing nothing to help? Why? Why, bro? You keep saying that you want to help the poor, and we know the importance from reading the Apocrypha, the importance of helping the poor when it comes to the gods of Jerusalem. It's very, very important. It's very important to help people that's poor. And don't be afraid to give out a little bit that you have for yourself. Take some of that little bit and go give it to somebody else. Why you're not doing it? You say you want to do something for the poor. What's preventing you? I'm talking to the brother right now. What's preventing you? His name is CDI. He said nothing preventing him. See, it's just talk. That's all it is. He's just talking, but he's not walking. See, I'm the kind of person, I talk and walk. I don't just talk. I talk and walk. If I say I'm going to do something for the poor, I'm going to do that. I ain't going to just say it. I'm going to mean what I say when I say it. Because, see, the God of Israel is looking at that. That's the most beautiful thing that you can do. One of the most beautiful things that you can do for the gods of Jerusalem is give to the poor. Let's get down to it. Right here say, verse 12, beware of all whoredom, my son. So Tobit is talking to his son, teaching him about giving to the poor, how important it is. And he's telling him to be aware of all whoredom. Don't do no idolatry. Don't go against the God of Israel. Don't involve yourself in whoredom. And keeping the Passover on this side of the world is whoredom. That's whoredom, bro. Because we're not in Jerusalem. We don't have the priests. We don't have the proper things that we need. It is straight up whoredom. You cannot keep the Passover. It's whoredom. It's idolatry. That's what Tobit talking to his son about. Don't get involved in idolatry and whoredom. Don't be no hoe. Don't be hoe hopping. Don't be no harlot. Don't be no prostitute. You cannot keep the Passover here, Pete. It's whoredom. It's pollution. You don't have no food. You don't have no water. You don't have no wine. The God of Israel wants some wine on Passover, and he don't want none of that Walmart stuff. You'll be better off making your own wine. You'll be better off making your own wine for Passover than going up in Walmart and them buying some wine and putting it on the, you call it Passover table. No, Pete. No, y'all too lazy to make your own wine. You too lazy. Your elders are too lazy and they're too weak. It's whoredom. Whoredom. No, you cannot keep the Passover. No, you cannot. No holy days. Get your mind off of that. Put your mind on correcting your life. Put your mind on the law, keeping the law. Correcting yourself. Cleaning up yourself for the God of Israel. Get your mind off holy days. You can't keep no holy day. Put your mind on keeping the law and doing what the God of Israel tell you in the law. Study the law. Study it, read it, understand it, know it. Prepare yourself to meet your God. Your God's the God, the Mother, and the Father, and the Son. Prepare yourselves, Pete. Hebrews. Repent and turn away from your wicked hypocrite. You ain't nothing but a hypocrite trying to keep the Passover. You not in Jerusalem. You ain't got no priest. You ain't got no food. You ain't got nothing. You are a hypocrite. Whoredom. Hypocrites, that's all they do is whoredom. Listen, last scripture right here, and I'm going back to the laws. Tobit chapter 4, verse 12. Beware all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father tribe. For we are the children of the prophets. We are the children of the prophets. That's who we are, Hebrews. That's who we are. What prophets? What prophets? We are the children of the prophets. Noah, it say Noah. It say Noah. Noah was a prophet. Abraham, it say. Isaac and Jacob. And it's many more prophets. Methuselah, what's his name? Enoch. All of them was prophets. All of the disciples was prophets. We are the children of the prophets. So I just wanted to read that, see? To let you know that the God of Israel, get over here and get this pen, bro. Fell on the table, right? Excuse me. The pen right here by TP. The God of Israel is never going to speak to no one but a prophet. Tobit was a prophet. Because we the children of prophets, so that make us prophets. Get the ink pen. That makes us prophets, because we children of the prophets. Tobit was a prophet. And he was teaching his son something that was going to help him in his life. What did my mama teach me? What did my daddy teach me? Tobit is actually teaching his son about giving to the poor. Have my daddy ever told me to give to the poor? No. Have your daddy ever told you to give to the poor? Huh?
No.
No. Did your daddy ever tell you to give to the poor? No. What did your daddy tell you to do? What did my daddy tell me to do? The little part that my daddy played in my life. What did he tell me to do, Israel? And we finna finish the laws, and I'm leaving. What I'm trying to think of something that, I'm trying to think of something my daddy told me to do when I was a little girl. I'm trying to think of something. I can't remember nothing. He never told me nothing about life, what I need to do, how I need to do it, because he was always drunk. My daddy was always drunk. He was an alcoholic. His mind was only on drinking. So he ain't told me nothing like Tobit telling his son, something that's going to help him in life. Don't be afraid to give out of the little bit that you do have. Go open up that bank account. Take that money out of there. Get some money out. You want to do something for the new year? The new year is coming. Our new year is the Hebrew New Year's. You want to do something for the new year? Take some of that money from your paycheck that you get from your slave job every week or every 2 weeks. Take some of that money or go to the bank and get some of that little money out you got in there and go help the poor. Let's do that for the New Year's. Instead of you having a New Year's service and all that for the Most High, you say. No. Let's do that, Hebrews, for the New Year. Something that the God of Israel going to notice that you are doing. Because you having a New Year's service and come together and eat your pagan, nasty food. And, oh, no. That's a stink to the God of Israel, nostril. He said, all your feast days. Matter of fact, let me get that scripture. Since we're talking about the holy days and Passover, let me get that scripture. One moment. All your feast days, right? That's what it says, CD. You can read this scripture. All your feast days is what? A stink to my nostril, he said. Right?
Yeah.
All your feast days I despise, he said. Go to Amos 5:21 with me, people. Amos 5:21 through 23 verse. Let me show you how the God of Israel, Ahayah, the one and only true God, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the God of the 12 tribes, the God of the Hebrew kingdom and nation. Let me show you what he think about your feast days, your holy days, you call them, that you getting ready for. Read it, Amos 5:21. Amos 5, verse 21 through 23.
Verse 21 to 23.
Can you read it loud so the people can hear you?
Amos chapter 5, verse 21.
Amos 5:21. Read it.
5:21. I despise the feast days.
I despise your feast days. Read.
And I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
And I, Ahayah, the God of Israel, will not smell in your Solomon assemblies. Read.
Though ye offer me burnt offering and your meat offering, I will not accept.
Now listen, people, I've been sitting on this platform for almost 2 hours now, talking to you about Passover and the way that you need to have Passover and how you need to have Passover. Read that again.
Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offering.
Though you offer me, Israel, burnt offerings.
And your meat offering.
And your meat offerings that's going to come to from Walmart and Trader Joe and any Gentile farm that you might go get a lamb. Read.
Of your feast.
Excuse me. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard your peace offering of the fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. The God of Israel said, take the noise away from me. How y'all come together, the choir coming together on Passover. Time for the choir to sing. Time for you to have a play. Time for you to do take away from me the noise. Because see, it's nothing but noise to the God of Israel. And it's not singing, it's noise. Take away from me the noise of your songs. Read.
For I will not hear the melody of thy vow.
For I will not hear. Ooh, Ahayah. I will not hear the melody of your vows. All your keyboards playing and your piano and your guitar and your drums and all the stuff that you playing. The God said, I would not hear it. If you offer me a burnt offering, I would not accept it. So this is what's going on right now, people. Y'all call yourself having Passover service and holy days and first fruits and Pentecost and Feast of Tabernacle. Y'all call yourself doing, but the God of Israel say, I will not receive your burnt offerings. I will not receive your lamb that you put on your grills and barbecue them. I will not receive none of your meat offerings. I will not receive none of your offerings. No, it's another. Let me get a precept to this one. That's what Psalms, Amos 5.
Amos 5.
Read verse, that was 21. Hold on one moment, people. I want to get a precept to this. We only got a few more laws and I'm leaving. Take away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. You're not the Leviticus priesthood. They the singers, they the porters. Not you, Judah. But let judgment run down as water and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have you offered me unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But you have borne the tabernacle of Moloch. See, they offered all of that in the wilderness to the God of Israel, all their meat offerings and their burnt offerings. And the God of Israel did not accept none of it. That's what he's saying right here. You offered it to me for 40 years. But let righteousness run down. Be righteous, be real, be right with the God of Israel. Be right with yourself. Be right with who you are, people, who you're supposed to be. I'm going to try to get a precept. Hold on. I think I got that here. Let me try to get a precept to this, and we're going to finish the law class. Hold on one moment. That's Amos 5:21, right? Hey people, I'm back now. I got a precept for that one, and we're gonna move right along in our law class. Okay, I'm just showing you people. I'm just showing you. I'm just painting this beautiful picture for you, so you understand what's important for you to be doing right now. Is giving alms. Giving alms is the most important thing that you can do right now, remnant. Give alms and leave all the religions, leave all them doctrines, leave all them teachings, leave all of that, and give alms. Give alms and turn to the God of Israel and the mother of Zion and pray 3 times a day, okay? Pray 3 times a day. That's what you need to be doing right now. Connecting with the God of Israel, connecting with the gods of Jerusalem. Praying 3 times a day, giving your alms. Giving your alms. Staying away from whoredom and idolatry. Stay away from that stuff, people. Whoredom and idolatry. Okay? Go to Isaiah 11. We're going to finish because see, I'm showing you that the God of Israel hate all your holy days. And they whoredom and idolatry. He don't want your peace offering. He don't want your burnt offering. He don't want to hear your songs. He don't want none of that. Go here, Isaiah chapter 1, verse 11. Let me get it, people. I'm showing you. I'm correcting you. That's what I'm doing, correcting you in your behavior. I'm giving you something that's going to help you now, moving forward. Take some money, whatever money you have. Go find a poor man, a poor woman, a little poor little girl, a little poor little boy. Ain't got no shoes, ain't got no clothes. Take them some clothes, buy something for them. Do something. Give alms, because that's going to save you from death and darkness, which is hell. Okay? Yes. And the God of Israel will receive you in your prayers if you give alms. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 11 through 16.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 11. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me?
What purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices, Israel, Hebrews, unto me? Read. Why are you having Passover service? Why are you having Feast of Tabernacles? Why are you having Day of Atonement? Why? Why is you having a memorial or blowing trumpets? All y'all do is come together and eat. That's all y'all do. Read.
To what purpose is your multitude of your sacrifices unto me? Saith Ahayah.
Said Ahayah.
I am full of burnt offerings.
I'm full of burnt offerings, of rams.
And the fat of fed beasts.
And the fat of fed beasts.
And I delight not in the blood of bullocks.
And I delight not in the blood of bullocks.
Or of lambs. Or of he-goats.
He-goat. So the God is saying, what is the reason, people? What is the reason that you are offering sacrifices you believe unto the God of Israel, but you're not really offering them? What's the purpose? What's the reason for your Passover? What's the reason that you're going to go get dressed up, you and your children, and go to that Hebrew Israelite Passover service? What is the reason for you to go there and sit down and eat that pagan food that the God of Israel do not accept? You're going to sit there and look at the choir singing all their little songs that they don't made up, right, bro? Yeah. That the God of Israel say he don't accept. He don't want to hear it. So what is the reason? What's the reason for your churches and your ministry? There's no reason. Because the God of Israel don't want none of it. All the God of Israel want you to do is keep his law, people. That's it. Keep the law and take care of the poor.
Okay.
That's what he wants. Read.
All right. Verse 12. When you come to
Isaiah 1:12.
When you come to appear before
me. When you come to appear before me, Hebrews, Israel, who have required this at your hand to tread my courts? Verse 13. Bring me no more vain oblations. See, this is a precept to Amos 5:21. Bring me no more vain. My God, let me look up the word vain, bro. I'm getting ready to get out of here, people. Bring me no more vain oblations. My God, everything that you are doing, Israel, is vain. The God of Israel don't want it. He don't accept it. None of your songs, none of your music, none of that stuff that you, who is this Kala? Oh, Kala. One of the listeners, Kala NT3WR. Blessings to you and your household. She say, thank you for this class. Oh, Kala. Thank you, sis. Carla. It's got to be a woman, I believe. Oh, thank you, sis. I'm so glad that you are here. And I'm so glad that you are acknowledging me as the prophet of the God of Israel, our Father. I'm so glad that you are here. And I'm so glad for this law class. I'm so glad to do what the God of Israel want me to do. And I thank you for your blessings. I do thank you. I really do, Kala. And I'm so glad that you're not afraid to put a post here to let me know that you are here and you appreciate what I'm saying to you in this class. I'm so happy that I can help. So we're just talking about Passover in the holy days. We at this part of the law, the civil part of the law, where it's showing us how the children of Israel had to keep the holy days. And much honor to you. Thank you so much, sis. You too. You too. You too, my Hebrew sister. I don't know if you're a Gentile or Hebrew, but it doesn't matter, but you're still my sister. So I just thank you. I thank you so much. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. I mean, I don't know where you are in your journey. I don't know where you are in your walk. I don't know if you have joined the Hebrew Israelite ministries and camps, and are you a Christian? I don't know, but any way that I can help you, I want to help you. I am a Hebrew. I'm so glad. My Hebrew sister, daughter Zion, daughter of Zion. Yes, daughter Zion. You know, daughter Zion, it is so much that we need to understand. We need to understand. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. And you acknowledge yourself as a Hebrew woman. That's good. That's good. Hopefully that you are living your life as a Hebrew woman. Don't just acknowledge it. You have to live that life. You have to let go of everything in this world that's associated with this world and the way they believe, the way they think, the way they eat, the way they, yes, yes. You know, it's so many people say they are Hebrews, but yet they don't look like Hebrews. They look like Gentiles. So you don't want to look like a Gentile. You want to look like a Hebrew woman. And I'm pretty sure you are looking that way. So I'm glad you shared that with me. Very happy to hear that. Love you so very much. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings to you because you can hear me. So I believe you one of the remnants because the God of Israel, Ahayah, he told me they only the remnant gonna hear you. No one else gonna hear you. No one else gonna believe you. No one else going to accept what you say to them. Only my remnant, he said. Wonderful. So yeah, we just gonna read that down. Just go ahead, bro. Finish reading that. What you have, verse 12 or verse 13 or Isaiah 1? Verse 13, read it.
Verse 13. Bring no more vain oblations, incenses, and abominations unto me. The new moon, Sabbath, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the Sabbath meetings.
Okay, bring no more, see? Bring no more vain oblations. You can talk to me, sis. My Hebrew sister, Akwada, talk to me. Yes, I'm glad to have a conversation with you. I started in the camps and came out after listening to the elders. I am part of the remnant. Yes, you are. I started in the camps. I started also in the camps, my Hebrew sister. I started in the camps and came out after listening to the elders. I'm part of the remnant. Yes. Because see, they only can take you to the fact that you are Israel. That's all they can say to us, that we Israel, and that's it. And then they go off into what the government is doing and what the government talking about. The government, the government, the government. That's all they focus is on the government. And no, that's not the God of Israel. The God of Israel don't even want us to think about what no government doing. The God of Israel want us to think about what we need to be doing for him. Am I right, Buh?
That's right.
He don't want our mind on the government. He want our mind on what we need to do for him, how we need to do for him. The government is not important. And they give so much attention to the government That's why I know the God of Israel is not in none of those camps, because they all of them say the Most High, Most High. They don't even know who that is. They don't even know who the Most High is. That's all they say. Yeah, I'm glad you came out, sis. I'm glad you came out. Beautiful. You are the remnant because you came out. You are the remnant because you came out. Ooh, you heard the call, my sister. It was due to your teaching that, you know what she just said? She left the Hebrew Israelites and she said, it was due to your teachings that opened my eyes about the counts. Oh, let's get it, sister, hand clap. Woo, God of Israel. Thank you for my sis, our Hebrew Aguada. Woo, we got to give her flowers, her praise, Ahayah. Woo, she woke up, God of Israel. She woke up. Woo, she see the truth. She see the light, God of Israel. Bless my sister. Bless my Hebrew sister, God of Israel. Woo, glory. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy. You're going to make me shout up in here, girl. I'm so happy to hear that, sis. I was able to help you open your eyes. That's such a blessing. I know this platform is for the remnant, and only the remnant can hear. And you are the remnant, and I'm so happy. Ooh, you are. I'm so happy. You are one of the 144,000. Oh, I'm so happy. And they won't be all men. Don't believe that either. That's a lot of garbage. The 144,000 all men. Are you kidding me? Where the daughters of Zion fit in? Be powerful. Anyway, I'm so glad it was due to your teaching. So, okay, let me ask you this question. Since we talking, my Hebrew sister, Agua. What is exactly did I say so we can help someone else that come to this video? What exactly did I say that we don't have to read no more Isaiah? We're going to finish the law. What exactly did I say that helped to open your eyes? What exactly did I say to help you to understand that you had to leave the Hebrew Israelite camps? And what opened your eyes? What did I say? If you can answer that question. If you can think about it and answer it. I appreciate your answer to help someone else that come to this platform. So we're going to continue the laws before I get ready to go. We on law number 114. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Oh my God. She the remnant, Ahayah. My sis, we got to connect, sis. You have to connect because you know you're the remnant. And I know you're the remnant. There's some things I got to teach you and show you and tell you. The gods of Jerusalem want you to know. It's some things, it's sacred information that they have shared with me about the remnant, things I need to tell the remnant that they need to do right now at this time that I cannot say on this platform. I can only tell you in a private conversation. So if you want to connect with me and we finish carrying on the understanding of you being a remnant, and you might have more questions, more things you want to ask me about as far as you being a remnant, then we need to connect. Okay, but law number 412. An uncircumcised male must not eat from the paschal lamb. I already told y'all that. You uncircumcised, and Elder Ricard, eating them, they go to the New Testament and they say, oh, Paul said it's the circumcision of the heart. It's the circumcision of the heart and all of that. No. Again, the New Testament is not the law. It's not the law. It's not the Torah. It's not the Torah. We can't. I believe in the New Testament, yeah, but I know it's a lot of injections in there. It's not. No, no, no. Paul is not saying that a man can eat the Passover meal if he uncircumcised. Paul is not saying that. Paul kept the law. Paul kept the law. So the New Testament talk about circumcision of the heart and all. No, no. Yes, circumcision of the heart, yes. But circumcision of the penis is talking about something else. In order for you to eat the Passover in Jerusalem, you had to be circumcised. Okay? Exodus 12:46, we read that. Let's go to law number 415. No bone. I'm so glad my sister ain't involved in that stuff no more. Oh my God. No bone of the Passover lamb shall be broken. You can't break a bone. We already read that's got to be whole. A whole lamb roasted on fire in Jerusalem, not nowhere else. Our gods live in Jerusalem. They live in Zion, the holy mountain. It's three mountains that the God of Israel loved. Three mountains. The mountain of Eden, the mountain of Mount Sinai, and the mountain of Zion. Those are the three mountains. It's three mountains, people. Eden, Sinai, Mount Sinai, where the children of Israel, our ancestors was in the wilderness, and Mount Zion. And all three mountains face each other. Okay? So we got a lot of studying to do. We got a lot of reading to do. We got a lot of praying to do. We got a lot of confessions to do. We got a lot of awakening to do. See, I got to help y'all to understand, remnant. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. You cannot stay. You cannot stay asleep no longer. You cannot stay asleep. You got to wake up. You can't stay numb. We got to wake up to the gods of Jerusalem now. We got to face our gods. We got to accept our gods. You got to wake up. You got to understand. It's so much things I need to teach you and say about the gods of Jerusalem. Their focus is on just the Most High. It's not just the Most High or Christ. 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 That's all they talk about. Christ. Elder Ricardo, no. Christ. 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 He's just the second king of Jerusalem. He take all the orders from his mother and his father. Okay? So next law, people. Next law. Next law. You need to understand who the great Holy Spirit is also. I have a lot of information about that too. Next law. Law number 415, don't break a bone. Exodus 12:46. We're going to go on. I'm going to take this all the way to law number 421, and I'm going to lead people. Okay, law number 416. Next law, not to break any bones from the second Passover offering. Numbers 9:12. We read that. Next law, law number 417, not to leave any other lamb over until morning. Exodus 12:10. You can read that, CDI.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 10.
Yes. What she say? My sister, Aguada. Wait a minute. Let me read this. Your lesson was about how it was the elders that misled Judah, prevented the teachings of Torah. I would love to connect with you, my sister, Mother Zion. Thank you, sis. I love to connect with you too. Let me know how to reach you online. Okay. Before I leave, I don't think I'm gonna leave. I leave my number. I leave my number for you to call me, okay? That's what I'll do. And for anybody that come on this video and they read the posts and whatever you were saying and what we're talking about, then they can connect with me too if they the remnant. So I just leave my phone number. You can just call me. It'd be beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. So she said that CDI, we from the tribe of Judah. We from the tribe of Judah. I think you already know that. My brother name is CDI. She said the lesson that about the reason she left the Hebrew Israelite camps is she said because how it was that the elders, I was teaching that the elders cannot lead Judah. They cannot lead the children of Israel. This is what woke her up. That the fact that I was talking here about how the elders cannot lead Israel and they misleading the children of Israel. And they are. They are. The God of Israel ain't never spoke to no elder. And he never will. And there's no scripture for that in the Torah or in the King James Version Bible. So yes, sis. Yes. You are saying absolutely right. That's why I know you the remnant. Because you got eyes to see, sis, and you got ears to hear and a heart to understand. You are the remnant. You are, you might be one of them Hebrew queens that I've been looking for. The God of Israel told me to look for 12 Hebrew queens about a year ago. You might be one of them Hebrew queens that I've been looking for. It's 12 of them. I don't know, sis. We're going to see, Agua. But anyway, I'm glad you got that. Let's go to thank you, Aguada. Blessings, peace and blessings to you. Peace, so much peace and blessings to you and your household. The next one is law number not to leave any of the lamb over until morning. Law number 417, Exodus 12:10. We read that. Let's go to law number 418. Not to leave the second Passover meat until morning. We understand that numbers 9:12. 9:12. You cannot leave the Passover lamb over into the morning. Think you're gonna go in there and fix your plate and all of that. No, you have to burn it in the fire, right, City? You cannot eat it. You cannot eat it the next day. You cannot take none out the house. When we was in Jerusalem, we had to keep it the right way. But the children of Israel, they didn't want to do it the right way. And that's why our ancestors got kicked out. And we still kicked out today because we got all these so-called leaders trying to lead the children of Israel, tell the children of Israel what they need to do and how. And they are not no prophet of the God of Israel. They cannot lead you. They ain't got nothing to say to you, nothing to help you. Only what the government doing. In the Christian church, love Jesus and pay your tithes. Anyway, let's go down to our last two laws, and I am going to lead law number 419. Let's go to that one. Deuteronomy 16:4. Read that one. Law number 419. Eat the Passover meat entirely on the night it is offered. You got to eat all of it. You cannot leave none of it till tomorrow. That is an abomination before the God of Israel. Deuteronomy 16:4.
Deuteronomy chapter 16.
The Torah, yes.
Verse 4.
Yeah.
There shall be no leavened bread in with thee in all thy coast 7 days.
Deuteronomy 16:4.
16, verse 16.
Yeah. I'm sorry, chapter 16, bro. Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 4. Deuteronomy 16, verse 4. A lot have happened to me, listeners. Since I left I was never a member of the Hebrew Israelite camps and churches and ministry. I was never a member. I used to just listen to them on YouTube. I used to listen to them. And I listened to Elder Ricard, GOCC. I listened to him a good 5 years. I was listening to what he was saying. And what I did like about what Elder Ricard was teaching is that he was saying that we are the children of Israel and we came on the slave ships, and he showed the scripture and all of that. And I just kept listening. I just kept listening to understand more. And he just kept going to the same old Bible verses, and he kept going to the New Testament. And he wasn't reading the law. He wasn't reading the Torah. He just kept going to the New Testament, saying a woman can't do nothing for the God of Israel, but be quiet. They went to that scripture in Timothy and the one in Corinthians talking about a woman can't do nothing. And, that's the one thing that made me walk away from what he was saying. I never joined his church or ministry. That's what made me walk away. Because, see, I always been used by the God of Israel. Ever since I was a little girl, I always knew that I was a prophet. Ever since I was 7 years old, always knew that. So what he was saying to me about a woman can't do nothing but be quiet. And in the Torah, the daughters of Zion, we are the ones, we're gonna have a battle axe. We're gonna beat so many Gentiles into pieces. That's Torah, that's Tanakh. Okay, so no, we're not following that New Testament. Because, see, the Son of God didn't have no New Testament. Peter and them didn't have none of that. So why do we need to focus on that? I'm not saying I do believe in it, but I'm not going to put my focus on what the New Testament is saying. I'm going to put my focus on the Torah, right, bro? The law. That's my focus. That's where our focus got to be. Last law, people, and I'm going to get ready to leave. Okay. That was 16:4. You get it? Deuteronomy 16:4 for law number 419. Deuteronomy 16:4.
Say Deuteronomy chapter
16 verse 4.
16 verse 4.
Yes.
Say when there shall be no poor among you.
Mm-hmm.
For Ahayah shall greatly bless you.
No. Okay. Let me read it. And there should be no leaven, bread seen in all the coast 7 days, neither shall there anything of the flesh which thou sacrificed it the first day at evening remain all night until the morning. So just Passover, just an order. It's just order. The God of Israel and the Mother of Zion, the great, great Holy Spirit, the beautiful Queen of Jerusalem, the beautiful Queen of Jerusalem, okay? It's just an order. It's just a way we got to do things as the children of Israel. We have to do it their way. We have to follow their order. We have to. Okay, so we're going to go to the next law. Law number 420. We have one more, and I'm going to leave as the God of Israel blessings on y'all, the remnant. 420. To be seen at the temple 3 times a year. Passover, Shabbat, the festivals of weeks, and Sukkot, the festival of booths. Yes, to be seen at the temple, 3 times a year. Passover, the festival of weeks. That ain't nothing but Pentecost. And the Feast of Tabernacle. Deuteronomy 16:16. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 16.
Yes.
3 times in a year shall all thy males appear.
3 times in a year shall all our males appear in Jerusalem at the temple. That's when we had our temple. 3 times a year. Go ahead.
Before Ahayah.
Before Ahayah, our God.
In the place which he shall choose.
In the place which Ahayah should choose. And he only chose Mount Zion. He only chose Jerusalem. There's no other place that the God of Israel chose in this earth. Y'all keep talking about the Sabbath day. You keeping the Sabbath. No, you don't know how to keep the Sabbath. You don't know how to keep the Sabbath. Your elders don't know how to keep the Sabbath. They don't know how. They can't hear the God of Israel. They can't get no information from him and the mother on how to keep the Sabbath. No, the son is not doing so much talking, okay? The son have did his job. He came to this earth to give the children of Israel eternal life, to bring us back to our Father and his Father, and his God and our God. Okay, so yeah, he not doing all that stuff Elder Ricard them teaching y'all. He not talking about y'all waiting on Christ. You're not waiting on him. You got to be waiting on the God of Israel, okay, and the mother of Jerusalem. They the ones in control, not the son. The son never been in control. So right there, that's nothing but religion he talking about. Some stuff he done made up through his elders now. But anyway, 3 years, read it. 3 times a year, right? Every male. What it say?
Yeah, 3 times in a year.
3 times in a year, it say.
All thy males appear before Ahayah.
All the males of the children of Israel, each tribe shall appear before the Ahayah, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's his title, not Most High. Most High is not the God of Israel title. That's an injection. That's an injection through the Bible. No, the Most High is not the God of Israel title. His title is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who he is. He's the God of our fathers. He's the God of our father. All our fathers was prophets. So you're a prophet. You just don't know you're a prophet. You ain't been taught that you are a prophet. Because you've been taught that a woman got to be quiet and can't no man do nothing unless they sit up on the elder and let an elder tell them. No, man, can't no elder tell me nothing. Can't no elder, sit down, elder. You can't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to the children of Israel. Be quiet. Be quiet. Because the God of Israel ain't never told you to say nothing to the children of Israel. Last law. And they had to present themselves 3 times in the temple, right? The place that the God of Israel choose. And he only chose Jerusalem. He didn't choose no event center. He didn't choose Detroit. He didn't choose Texas. He didn't choose California. He chose none of that. Only in Jerusalem, remnant, will we see our God, will we face our gods, the mother and the father and the son. Only in Jerusalem. I ain't thinking about on this side of the world. I'm getting dressed. I'm getting ready, man. I'm getting ready to meet my God. I ain't got time to be worried about what Satan got set up in this world. What he got going on. I can care less what he got going on. I'm disconnecting myself from all this stuff. All this stuff. I'm disconnected. Remnant, pull it off. Pull it off. Pull all that stuff off. The clothes, the food, everything. Just disconnect yourself. People in your family that don't mean you no good. Disconnect yourself. We don't need nobody but our gods and each other. That's all we need. Each other and our gods. We don't need nothing else. Last law. My mom and them, they look at me like I'm crazy. What's wrong with her? She don't keep Christmas no more. She don't do this no more. She don't do that no more. Yes. I ain't keeping none of that. For what? For what? What is it going to do for me? It ain't do nothing for you, mama. It ain't do nothing for you, daddy. What did it do for you in your life? You keeping all that stuff and doing all that stuff they tell you, the government now. Why Elder Cardinal keep talking about the government? For what, bro? What is the government going to do, bro?
Nothing.
That's all they talk about, man. Y'all got to be tired of listening to them elders with all that, bro. That's all they talk about. Every time they come on YouTube or Bluetooth, is always something that the government doing. They never talking about what the God of Israel is doing. What you say, sis? I never join, only listen. Yes, you so smart. Same with me. Listened for 3 years and attended the Hebrew Bible Academy. Oh, I never did attend the academy. You did go one time, 2 times, huh? I never went because he keep talking about the same old titles. The same stuff that he was teaching 10 years ago about the Hebrew Bible Academy. He's still talking the same stuff right now today. And people keep paying money to listen to the same exact stuff. Just a doctrine that he got from his elders. Ooh. But you did join. You did listen to the academy, but you never joined. I'm so glad. You couldn't join. You could not join, daughter Zion. You could not join because you are the remnant and you never feel connected to that. Just like I didn't feel connected to it. I never could join. I was just listening to what he was saying. But he just kept repeating himself over and over again. I'm like, wow, do this brother got anything else to say or teach or edify? There's no edification because he just keeps saying the same stuff over. He don't even talk about the 12 tribes no more. All he talk about the government. He don't talk about Issachar. He don't talk about Asher. He don't talk about Simeon. He don't talk about Benjamin. He don't say nothing about his Hebrew brothers and sisters. Am I right, bro? Absolutely nothing. How I'm gonna sit up and keep listening to somebody like that? That's not even recognizing the Hebrew nation. He don't even recognize the nation at all. Not at all. He don't talk about them. When all the Hebrews they was in America, they walked miles, them and their children looking for food to eat. Our Hebrew brothers and sisters, I was in tears. I was in tears when Elder Ricard and them Hebrew Israelites got on YouTube talking about, oh, they just come here for our jobs and they just come here to take our money and they just come here to take the stuff the government want to give us. And I was in tears. I was in tears. Did our Hebrew brothers and sisters with their polar hungry kids, they walk miles and miles to get to America. Miles. And now one person that I know in America opened up their refrigerator, opened up their front door, opened up their house, and went out to greet their Hebrew brothers and sisters. Nobody. Talking about their immigrants. I cried, sis. I was crying, man. How you gonna call your Hebrew brother and sister a immigrant? Oh, they just want our jobs and all. Last law, y'all. Let me get out of here, people. That's Deuteronomy 16:16. We read that about three times a year in Jerusalem. Last law 421, to celebrate and bring a peace offering and pilgrimage on these 3 festivals. Numbers 29:35. Wait a minute, hold on. Exodus 23:14. Now we get ready to leave, people. I'm getting ready to leave, Sister Kala. No, that might not be your real name. I don't know. But I'm glad you and another listener is here. I don't know the other listener that's here with you, but happy you are here too. I attended for 3 years, she said, and it was a lot of repeating. Oh, yes. She's sister, CDI. Excuse me. She said she went to the Hebrew Bible Academy for 3 years. She never joined Elder Ricard Church GOCC, but she did listen to the academy. When he had the academy, she would pay the money and listen to him for 3 years, she said. And it was a lot of repeating. He kept repeating the same lesson, the same teaching over and over. That's what I told you. That you want to go out. That's what I told you. You are correct that I was prevented from joining by Ahayah. Yes, yes. It's my real name, Carla. Okay, Carla. Beautiful Carla. Sister Carla. Aguada. It's repeated. And people still paying money for that right now. They still paying money right now, sis. It's my real name. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to get ready to read. That was Exodus 23:14. I'm going to read this last law. And I will be here tomorrow. Aguada. I'll be here tomorrow at 7 o'clock again, Exodus 23:14. I'm going to leave my number right there. So if you want to call me, you can. Exodus 23:14. 3 times thou shalt keep a feast unto me in the year. Thou shalt keep the feast of unleavened bread. That's one feast we have to keep every year, but not here, only in Jerusalem, only with our gods. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days, as I commanded thee, in the time appointed in the month of Abib. For it is thou camest out of Egypt, and none shall appear before me empty. And the feast of harvest, the first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field, and the feast of ingathering, which is the end of the year, the feast of tabernacle, which thou gather in thy labors out of the field. 3 times, verse 17 of Exodus 23. 3 times in a year, all thy males shall appear before a higher God. Okay? I thank the God of Israel, y'all. I thank the God of Israel, y'all. Get ready to leave, but I just thank him because I understand, and I know, and I can hear, and I can see. I'm just happy. People. I'm just happy that the God of Israel chose me as a prophet to help the remnant because they need some help. They don't have no leaders. They don't have nobody to tell them nothing or show them nothing about the real gods. So I'm just happy that I'm here to help the remnant, and that Sister Carla Aguada, she accept what I'm saying and she understand what I'm saying, and I'm just happy. So I'm gonna leave my number right now. I'm gonna post my number for you, Carla, Sister Carla Aguada. You wanna call me? You can call me. Let me get my number. One moment and make sure I get the right one. Yeah, I have a lot of things. I've been doing like just to give you a little more about me. I've been doing charity work now for like 20 years. So long.
And I do have a charity, and I do like helping the poor, and I do like setting up charities in other countries too. So it's not just about America to me, because I know America's just like a box. It's just so polluted. There's so much things going on there. So I try to think outside of the box, outside of America. So I want to help my Hebrew brothers and sisters in other countries because they're very, very poor. Not saying that our people in America don't have no food, Judah and them don't have no food and jobs and stuff like that. But you got other people like in other countries like Belize. Judah is in Belize. I would love to put a charity in Belize to help them, the poor kids and the hungry children in Belize. So my mind is really outside of the box. It's outside of America. I want to connect with my Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 10 tribes. The 10 tribes. This is my job as the remnant. You know, this is my job as the prophet of the God of Israel, is to help the 10 tribes and to also help the remnant. So this is what I'm doing. So just to tell you a little bit about me. So I'm not just thinking about America. I'm thinking about digging wells in other countries so we can have water and because we got the 10 tribes. They live outside of America. We only got one tribe there, really Judah. Judah is just there, mainly Judah. You got other tribes that live in America, but Judah, the whole focus of America is just Judah, really. You know, they deporting everybody else right now. So yeah, I want to build soup kitchens. I want to dig wells so we can have water. You know, I got vision. I got things that God of Israel helped show me, help the mother what I need to do, what we need to do as the remnant. So you are vindicated and highly beloved, sis, in the kingdom. Bless you. Thank you so much for your blessing. I love you guys. I love y'all. I love my family, my Hebrew family. And blessings to you and the listener, and blessings to you. Blessings to you and the remnant. I'm getting ready to leave my number right now, so y'all can call me. Anybody that want to talk to me, anybody that want to say something about anything, learn anything, know anything of what the God of Israel wants you to know, anything. They have gave me a lot of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. This is my job as his prophet and his queen. Okay, so look, my number is right here. Of the blessings. So glad. 313-540-54. So we definitely got to go after our brothers and sisters, our Hebrew brothers and sisters. Okay? The 10 tribes, we got to help them. They need a lot of help, just like we do, but they need more help than us. 540-1160. My number. That's my number, okay? Right here. Okay, and I'm gonna get ready to leave now, and I will be here tomorrow, and we will pick up our law class tomorrow. Pick up our law class tomorrow at law number. Make sure you get the post. Yes, that's what number. Okay. Now we're gonna pick up the law class tomorrow at law number 422 to rejoice on to rejoice on these three festivals. So look like from what I'm reading the law, we're still in the civil part of the law concerning the holy days. Concerning the holy days. So we're gonna pick it up tomorrow at law number 422. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Call me whenever you want to call me. You can call me today. You can call me tonight. Whenever you want to call me, Sister Kyla Aguada, you can call me. I'm always here. I'm always around. Okay? And if you get my voicemail, just leave me a text. Just leave me a text and let me know it's you, and then I'll call you right back. Love you guys. Ahayah bless you. Ahayah be with you. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, the God of the 12 tribes, the God of the Hebrew kingdom, the Mother of Zion, the great, great Holy Spirit, the Ruach, the Queen of Jerusalem. Talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace and blessings always.